Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly reading. This is good for the week of January 10th through the 16th. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we start off with. Soulmates. And why? Okay, so Aquarius, and I'll link this video to the end of this video. In your 2022 yearly reading, you had something coming through with a reunion with a soulmate, someone from the past. So that could be this energy here. But one of the things that we saw in your January 2022 reading is that there was something that you needed to decide for yourself. What is it that you really want? And I feel like that's this questioning, questioning what it is that you truly want before you can reunite with this soulmate. Now we'll see. I really feel like there is a romantic connection in your aura, okay, in your energy field. And you could be manifesting this person into your reality, or they could be manifesting you, but there's definitely that romantic energy in your reading here. And especially since it was in your 2022 yearly reading. Yeah, so I feel like this is somebody that you are separated from, right? That, it was a painful, disappointing ending. And that energy is within you right now. You're having to question, maybe why this ended. What it is that you really loved about this person or this connection, and what you didn't. And really trying to decide for yourself, what is it that you want in a romantic connection? Whether it's with this person or somebody new. Or do you even want love? We saw in January that was about focusing on your career. Kind of like January looked like a month where you were really trying to focus on what it is that you want before you reconnect with somebody else. Yeah, your obstacle here is the Five of Pentacles. Feeling lack, feeling that you're not worthy enough, and which sometimes follows, a difficult breakup. Because we feel like, well, if that person, especially if that person has issues of their own, right? And we all have issues. Sometimes it's kind of like, well, if that person couldn't love me, then will I ever have love? There's this energy of, will I ever be enough? And this is something, that you're working through in order to manifest somebody that is a true soul connection, whether it's this person from the past, didn't flip, whether it's this person from the past or somebody new. So let's take a look at your advice. What's the advice? Knight of Cups. Expressing your love. Being willing to allow others to express their love, whether it's this person from the past or not. But also this energy of expressing what you love and what you want in your life. Really kind of like getting clear about what it is that you love about your life, that you'd like to bring into your life. It's like almost like looking at your life in a big picture and saying, okay, something ended that I really wanted. Where am I going now? Where is it that I want to go, right? Yeah, and bringing, this could be the energy of this person from the past wanting to make things right, especially since it looks like they broke your heart, right? There's is an energy of, heartbreak, somebody wanting to come back and make it right. This is also an energy of you finding balance within yourself about your part in, your soul's purpose, why you're here, what it is that you're meant to do, and really kind of refocusing on that. Yeah, Two of Swords. Two of Swords to me is that energy of looking externally for answers instead of going within. And that's what you're being called to do, is to go within. What is it that you want, Aquarius? Don't worry about what other people want or what other people said. It's about, what is it that you want? What do you believe about yourself? What is your truth? Stepping into that energy. So let's see what this Three of Swords is. Let's go ahead and clarify these. So with the Three of Swords, we have Temperance, the Moon, the Devil. Two of Wands, trying to decide. This is the crossroads. Where am I going? What direction am I going in? With this Three of Swords, this is the heartbreak. This is your present energy that you're in. There's things that you don't know. There's fears. With the Moon card, I feel like there's fears that are coming to surface. And I feel like that's why this card is in your area of resistance or your obstacle. You're being called to look at yourself in a true light and to recognize just how beautiful and bright and a shining star that you are. Because there's been this attachment in some way to looking to others for that validation in some way. That you may have felt like you could only get love from an external source instead of finding that love, loving yourself completely for who you are. Not looking to external validation or external love to validate your worth. And I feel like, this kind of came out in your January general reading too, is that the first place to start is with your work. Putting your time and energy into your work is going to help you to mend your broken heart. The Eight of Pentacles, you see how she's working on that butterfly. And butterflies are a symbol of transformation. That part of your transformation, working on your transformation of moving from external to internal guidance, is to work on your career, work on your pentacles, work on your financial stability. Putting your time and effort there is going to be a way for you to figure out what your next step is in the world. Really interesting, because we have the Two of Wands. It's, to me, especially in this deck, there's a wand in the background here and there's a wand she's holding. It's like you've put down a wand. And I feel like this is that romantic connection in the past or some disappointment. It could have been in career or money, but it really, because of the Soulmate card, I'm thinking it's, a deep soul connection. Putting that to the side, it doesn't mean that it's never going to be reunited or mended, right? It's just that you're putting it to the side for a while and picking up your career wand and going in that direction. Because sometimes when we find our soul purpose and we start focusing on that, we find that internal validation that we're looking for, right? Because we feel more connected to the universe. We feel more connected to ourselves, to our purpose. And by putting your time and energy into that, it will help to mend your heart and also help you to ascend to the next level and to understand that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of abundance, of joy, of happiness. It's really interesting. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, going within, working on your pentacles. Same thing. Two of Wands again on the bottom, even though it's shuffled. So your obstacle right now is that you're kind of having difficulty overcoming the sadness of something ending. But here, Spirit's saying the same thing. The answer is to go within, to find the answers within you, to recognize your own light. If you look, she has like light coming out from her, right? This is your light, Aquarius. This is your light. And once again, with the Queen of Pentacles, I really feel like it's time for you to find your soul purpose and perhaps turn it into a way to make money. So that may mean that you're also making a change in your career or your job, or perhaps just starting a side business that's more in alignment with your soul purpose, or even volunteering, or starting a blog or a YouTube channel, something that this, you may be concerned. I've been on this journey for a while. Am I making progress? Those questions that we ask ourselves when we find ourselves in this energy because of something, very disappointing, heartbreaking that has occurred in our life. And this is indication from Spirit that yes, this is on your path. This next part of your journey is definitely on your path to help you to, ascend to a higher level, to understand yourself more, to understand why you're here more. Really lovely energy. Okay, so let's go ahead to your advice. Your advice is to, wow, really strong energy here about loving yourself. The Queen of Cups is about being really intuitive, going within, understanding, reconnecting to your intuition, to your spirit guides, to your angels. It's an energy of loving yourself. The Queen of Cups knows she has to fill up her own cup of love before she can love others. And if she can't fill up her own cup of love, if she can't love herself, then there's no way that anybody else is going to love her for who she is. She's going to keep changing who she is to try to fit in with some soulmate. But your true soulmate loves you for who you are. But the first step is that you have to love yourself for who you are. This is about expressing your love for yourself. Look at your self-talk. When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, are you saying positive things about your reflection? Or are you saying negative things? If you weigh yourself every morning, when you step on the scale, is that an indication of who you are? It's taking a look at how you're looking and talking about yourself to yourself as well as to others. If you go to work and somebody comments, oh, I really love your new hair or your outfit or something like that. Are you embracing that compliment, or are you kind of like, oh, this old thing, oh, I just couldn't get my hair to do anything today. Are you accepting that compliment for what it is and validating it? And it's not about the external, okay? It's not really about that, but it's about the way you react to external validation. If somebody says something unkind about you, like, how could you be so dumb to believe that, right? Do you believe that you are dumb, or are you saying to yourself, no, I'm intelligent. I can see through things. I know what I know, right? It's kind of like that energy of not self-sabotaging. The Seven of Swords is about self-sabotage, not self-sabotaging the stable life that you want for yourself. Stable, physically, mentally, emotionally, fiscally, and also spiritually. It's about looking at how the way you're thinking about yourself, expressing about yourself, loving yourself, how is that impacting your own stability? And then getting inspired, like going into affirmations, like affirmations are great, a way to express your love for yourself. I am a confident business person that can start her own business, right? I am loving and worthy of love. Saying affirmations is a great way for you to kind of step into a more positive outlook about yourself. Let's see what this justice is. Yeah, there's your, we have the Star, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and then the Six of Cups. This is a journey you have to take. I think it's interesting. On the bottom here is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you know, you could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be, but this is that energy of somebody wanting to make things right. But before that can happen, you have to heal this feeling of unworthiness, and that is really from within you. You may be wanting somebody out there to validate your worthiness, but it really starts with yourself. When you step into your own power, and here you are, Aquarius, the star energy, right? When you step into your own power, you're going to heal the sadness that you have. When you step into building healthy boundaries, right? And not allowing people to say unkind things about you, or when they do, that you don't react to it. You don't accept it, and you don't, you know, blurt out about it either. You just move on from it. When you get into that energy, you have victory. And I also want to say, when you get into that, there is somebody from the past that wants to come back. They want to spend time on healing this connection. They want to make it correct. They want to balance the scales again in your connection. But that really can't happen until you step into the power of loving yourself. And I feel, especially with this devil energy here, right, that what you had before with this person was, you know, codependent. You may have, and we all do this, look to this person for validation that you know, were creative, intelligent, beautiful, loving, you know, worthy of love. And it's as if the universe, spirit, understood that you needed to go on this journey, this path to finding your love for yourself internally in order to really connect with a true soul, true soulmate. Really, you know, just a really solid foundation for yourself so that you can go into either returning to this connection if you want to, that's your free will, or beginning a new connection with somebody, right? So that it is a much more balanced energy between the two of you, and that you can connect more emotionally, intimately with that person because of your true self-worth for yourself. Am I consistently showing up? I really love this card because it is, I feel like you have done some work since this breakup, but you're kind of going in this lull, right? And we all do that. You know, you're going into this maybe a little bit of a lull from your healing because I feel like you're coming out of this pretty quickly too. So some trade their dreams for comfort, yet progress is the enemy. Yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, and then show up. And you know, I heard this the other day. That self-love is something that we have to do consistently every single day. You have to show up for loving yourself every single day. And I really, when I first heard that, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. You know, like some days I get busy, you know. Some days I don't have time to look in the mirror and tell myself that I'm amazing. You know, sometimes I just don't feel amazing. But it is that energy of you have to do it every single day. It's kind of like brushing your teeth, right? Or washing your face, or taking your vitamins, or exercising. It's something that you have to do consistently every day because, and here's the reason why, we have so much, where's that Two of Swords? We have so much from the external world that kind of bombards us and has us questioning, just how amazing we are, how lovable we are, how creative we are, how intelligent we are, right? We have these external forces that are constantly bombarding us. So the only antidote to that is to consistently show up, right? And tell ourselves just how wonderful we are. Where's my Queen of Cups? It's gone astray, right? I mean, it's this energy of having to step into that energy of loving yourself, expressing your love for yourself every single day. Every time you walk by a mirror, telling yourself, hey, you're looking awesome today, right? Journaling, spending time journaling, making sure that you have positive affirmations that you're telling yourself every single day. There's actually even some on YouTube. There's some like sleep self affirmations, positive affirmations that you can listen to while you're sleeping. It's about stepping into that energy of, hey, you know what? Nobody else out here is going to build up my self-confidence, my self-esteem, my self-love more than myself, right? And putting yourself first and just recognizing, you know what, this is something I'm going to work on. This is something I want to put time and energy into. And it will help you to definitely detach, right? Because you have the Devil card here, kind of attached to thinking that what somebody else has said or made you feel is true, instead of going inside and knowing your real truth, that you are creative, beautiful, loving, that you are a bright star, and that you're willing to share your light with the world. Well, Aquarius, I am leaving it there. What a positive message. I'd love to hear in the comments below how you may resonate with this message. And if you did enjoy the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.